Alright, so some of you guys may have saw a video I did not too long ago of the 600-yard cold bore golf ball challenge. That was a lot of fun. That's a very difficult shot. In that video, I got a cold bore impact at 600 yards on a golf ball, actually just over 600 yards with my 7mm. And you have to attribute some of that to luck. 600 yards is a long way to shoot a golf ball, and to do it on your first round cold bore impact adds a whole new level of difficulty. Now, a lot of that's me knowing my data and having good data and having a lot of time behind the rifle, but you have to attribute some of that to luck, because to be able to put your shot on a target that small at that distance is very difficult for your first round out of the gun. So that challenge actually came to be, I do believe, from Coda Boy Tactical and another group of guys on the Is Your Stick Covered podcast, talking about what would be a very difficult shot, and that turned into a little challenge. And I think there's a couple other guys who have done it. And the stipulations of that challenge had to be done in either the first or second shot from cold bore, which adds a whole level of difficulty to hitting a golf ball at 600 yards. So I had a lot of fun doing that. And if you guys have watched my videos for an amount of time, you know my favorite thing to do is to shoot tiny things really far away, whether it's a pop can at 1200 yards or a can of spray paint at a mile. These are all shots that I've done and had a lot of fun doing them. And any of those shots that I do, if you guys have been watching, you know I give myself 10 shots from cold bore to hit any of those small targets. And if I don't do it in 10 shots, that's a wrap. So because of that, I had a lot of fun with the 600-yard challenge. I wanted to do my own golf ball challenge. I think this will be a lot of fun for anybody to try. Very difficult. You guys have heard of the 1,000-yard milk jug challenge, 10 shots to hit a milk jug at 1,000 yards. Well, this is the 1,000-yard golf ball challenge. You have 10 shots to shoot a golf ball at 1,000 yards. So we're stepping it up a whole bunch of notches from the milk jug challenge. I think there's a lot of shooters out there that can get this done. So I recently went out and did it, and it is a very difficult task. You have to think, I didn't want to do this in 1 or 2 shots, because you're asking almost the impossible to hit a golf ball in your first or second shot from cold bore at 1,000 yards. So I'm not saying it can't be done, but there's going to be a whole lot of luck involved in that. So because of that, I wanted to make this like the challenges that I typically set up for myself. I've never shot anything as small as a golf ball. I have an egg challenge, but I've never shot anything as small as a golf ball. So this is 1,000 yards on a golf ball, 10 shots or less. That's the challenge. I don't care if you use your F-class rig, your bench rest rig, or your grandpappy's hunting rifle. I want to see other people other than me shoot a golf ball at 1,000 yards in 10 shots or less. It's a very difficult challenge. You have to think a golf ball at 1,000 yards is just under 0.15 minute of angle. So a very tiny target, very small margin of error, especially when you're dealing with environmental corrections at that type of distance. So a lot of fun. I think this will be very challenging no matter who you are, and I welcome you guys to also do this. Like I said, there's not going to be any big prize other than bragging rights that you shot a golf ball at 1,000 yards. So we got a really good video of mine. Got a good video through the Hawk Endurance spotting scope, as well as my other two cameras all synced together. So I can't wait to see your guys' video shooting a golf ball at 1,000 yards. Here's mine, so hope you guys enjoy it. The golf ball challenge. Okay. Alright, downrange at a grand on the dot, 1,000 yards. I got a golf ball hanging there in front of the 24-inch plate. So this is my own little challenge here. I've shot an egg at this distance. Can I shoot a golf ball in under 10 shots? I'll call this the 1,000-yard golf ball challenge. Okay. So we were just a few inches, that was up in the top right corner, but that golf ball is kind of up in that area. So we're not far off. That was within 4 inches for a cold bore.
Okay, so that was basically the same area. Okay, windage is good. That was a touch low. I dialed down that tint, and I probably didn't need to. That second shot was probably closer than I realized. Okay, that was about an inch to the right of it. Or 2 inches maybe. Huh. 2 inches, inch and a half or 2 inches high and left. Okay, we are right there. This is so close. This is a tiny target. If this was a pop can, I'd have hit it 3 times. Okay, that was a touch high, and I knew it when I broke it. Okay. Oh boy, is this thing grouping though. Holy smokes. How did that not hit that thing? Holy mackerel, how did that not hit it? That couldn't have been any closer. It looked to be just a hair to the right. I dropped that one a little low and left. There it went. Got it. 10th shot. Smashed it. Oh, so we did it in our 10. That's the goal. 10 shots to hit a golf ball. That was on number 10 right there, but we definitely smashed it. I saw the string swinging. Ten shots to smash a golf ball at a grand. 6 Creed, 107 Match King. So there's your guys' new challenge. 10 shots to hit a golf ball at 1,000 yards. whatever caliber you want to use, whatever rifle you want to use, any platform, bench rest, I don't care what it is. I just want to see other people shoot a golf ball at a grand in 10 shots or less, because that is a lot of fun. I don't know how you get targets much smaller than that, so definitely makes for a fun challenge. But Alright, so here it is, golf ball at 1,000. Looks like there is the entrance hole and the exit. Where is it? That little bitty tiny niche right there is where the bullet exited. It's kind of crazy how these golf balls, when you shoot them, this is what similar to what I saw when I did the 600-yard golf ball challenge, that the bullets make a very small hole in these golf balls. Like the golf ball heals itself back up. My plate obviously was hanging behind it, but after I did this, I shot over here with the SOM a couple times and knocked my plate down. So there you go. These are 2 impacts from the SOM, but boy, it is safe to say that she was absolutely grouping. Here's the one that went through. You can see where the bullet entered the golf ball and came out sideways. You can actually see the sideways profile of that 107 Match King. But I mean, they were all just right there. So really happy with how the 107 Match Kings are shooting in the 6 Creed. And there's your new challenge: shoot a golf ball at a grand, 10 shots or less.